I It's first aid kit day. Now, I'm looking for some messages from the UK about this. See what's going on. So, I hope you don't mind. What I do about this giveaway is they're collecting in town things for people in Ukraine for the crisis appeal. And I'm sure you won't mind that with this and a few other bits, I give this to that appeal. Now, one of the things they were asking about was particularly first aid kits. So I'm pretty sure that they might like that. I will have more giveaways in the future. Hopefully, I'll get more reactions with them. So that's what I'm going to do with this. I'll take this into town, go to the shop that are collecting, and I'm going to give this to them to add to the stuff that's being collected for the Ukrainian refugees, both abroad and coming to the UK. Now, hopefully, Boris and Priti Patel, who is our Home Secretary, there is another secretary, I have a little burn, Gove, Michael Gove, and they're dragging their feet, saying, "Oh, we're going to help these people out. You know, we really want to help them come to the UK. You're welcome and all that." And you are. If you're Ukrainian and you're in a bad spot, we welcome you to the United Kingdom. Unfortunately, our government like to play silly games, jump through this hoop, jump over that, you know, talking about problems with security. Well, the thing is, all those security checks for things in the past haven't worked anyway, and it's a bit of a misnomer, really. You know. I don't think any of these people coming out of Ukraine, if they got a Ukrainian passport with them and they're travelling over, I don't think any of them seem to be like these terrorists that we really don't want here. So, you know, get a grip, you lot. Let these people in and let's get them settled and looked after and make sure, you know, it's not about the £350, £350 to get the government are offering to get a family of Ukrainians in your home. And I think, you know, there's a bit of an insult, you know, to the Ukrainians as well as the people putting them up. But, you know, it's a bit of money to help out, I suppose. But the worst thing about all of this is that they're doing it like they're doing us a favour and like they're doing the Ukrainians a favour. Look, we said we would offer them help. We didn't put a price tag on it. These people need our help from countries all over Europe and even perhaps even the United States. If you can't give them what they need to defend themselves, and you can't keep the skies clear above their heads, the least you could do is to make sure when they're coming out their country to find solace and peace, is open the door up and not be checking them at the door saying, "Oh, are you this? Are you that?" Because if you're the sort of person who's had to leave your home and everything you've ever had to run away from the war, then, you know, I don't think that's the right attitude to you. That's my point. I'm saying, and this anti-Russian thing as well. You know, you got one madman who's in charge of the country, and we all know who he is and his mates behind him. and they're going off like rats from a sinking ship. So you know, he's not right in the head, is he? That's lost it, and you know, you can't go backwards. You can't go backwards. Nobody wanted the Soviet Union in the first place, specifically not the Russian people. And it's a bit sad, really. You know, sort of very, you know, I've communicated with Russian people, and they're just like anybody else. You know, they've got the same wants and needs in lives. You know, some really lovely people. You know, and like any country, you get good and bad. But most people are sound, aren't they? Fine people, and you know, try not to buy into the hype. You know, of the media companies who just want to sensationalise everything. All you are good, all you are bad. Ridiculous stupidity. It just to, you know, just to get highlights on a television program and get viewings and or sell newspapers. You know, these are people's lives. You know, these are people's lives, and it's always the innocent victim stuck in the middle that suffers by the nutcases run around each other causing trouble. I think it's been nice if we, like, now and again, you know, when we have leaders coming up for elections and ask them the right question. Are you a nutcase that wants to start wars? You know, are you only after what you can get in life? And the people you should be looking after are the people who put that little X next to your name. They're your boss. Your boss. They are the people who have voted you into a position of trust and power. Don't defame that trust. Do not waste their trust. Because, you see, 4 years later down the road, you vote you out again. And sometimes even quicker than that. And the last thing you want is revolution or rebellion on your hands. That's enough of that. Now, I'm glad to see there's lots of people putting up videos on YouTube that are getting out in the countryside and that. I'm not far off now. Things are on the way and seem to be on the mend. So I'm pleased about that, very pleased, because I've been itching to get out. So hopefully I can get out and get some proper camping under me belt, and you know, stick a rucksack on, get out there, marching up mowers. Looking forward to a beach camp, really. I get up to Scotland, go see Colin and lads up there. Shout outs. I want to give some shout outs. I want to give a shout out to Sharp Foxy, good lad. We'll sort out some of that camping doodah, lad. I want to give a shout out to Sarah, who is a really nice lass and a bit of an hard time, and hope you're doing better, lass. You know, she's over there in Memphis, Tennessee. So, you know, shout out to you. I hope things improve to you. I'm trying to remember where YouTube channel is, but you know. You know, chin up, lass. I hope things work out for you. Also to Simon the Bloke in the Woods, he's doing a video with Hippie Swift. Yes, I'm looking forward to that one. You know, this is an East Anglian thing. We've got East Anglian bushcraft as well. You know, they've really got it going on over there. These lads are together. Over this side, we've got Chris from MCN, who's just, you know, milestone birthday. Crack on, lad. You know. We got Rick T. You got Survive the Night. Got Phil, good old Phil. Tony. You know who you are. Yeah, it's good to see these little cells all coming up around the country, around the UK, of folk that go out together and enjoy the countryside and enjoy a camp. You know, I think, especially in the times we're at now, um, you know, threats of wars, economic problems. If you spend too much time on it, it will send you around the bunks. You know, it will send you potty. So, you know, it's better, isn't it, really, to get out, get some of that off your head. Who was I watching? I'm just going to do something. Sorry if it looks a bit you know. So, oh yeah, Katie from Katie's Kitchen, inside Katie's Kitchen. Oh yeah, I hope you're well. To Dan Shikus, yeah, Shikus from Russia. You are adorable. You and your family, wonderful. Susie and Sati, excellent. Oh, well done. Who else have we got here? Greencraft, Neil, down south. Got, oh yeah, hey everybody. It's, yeah, Dave coming at you from the woods in southern America, southern states. Muskrat Jim up in Canada, lovely guy. But there's something I was looking for. Oh yeah, it's obviously Sandy from Wiltshire. I'm looking at another screen here to see who I've been watching here. So, SOGAP. So yeah, that's kind of and Carl from York, good lad. My mate Dan, just over at Border in Yorkshire. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. And you know, it's really good to see, if you can, give some of these guys some of your time. You know, some of these Russian guys your time. They're lovely, just like us. You know, there's a different Russia. There's Dan Shikov. There's the other guy. There's another one. And you know, just normal people. Normal folk like us. And unfortunately, they got, you know, idiots. We got an idiot at the top of our country called Boris Johnson. Don't know where his head's at. I think he's back in like the 1890s, that idiot. What can we do? You know, he told the people who run our country, if we don't have control over them, even if you are in a democracy, once you put one of these people in power, you know, and you always get one idiot and a worse idiot, and you've got to choose between the two idiots of which one you're going to put in power. You know, America had the same, didn't you? You know, Trump, one idiot, and like poor old Joe, you know, Uncle Joe, like it looks like he's half asleep all the time. You know, and the rest of the time he looks like he's on Prozac. What choice do you get? You know, and the problem for Russia is they didn't get any choice. They got one bloke who got himself in, then decided after that, no more elections, I'm in for good. What can you do? You know, and you know, bar complete like revolution and bloodshed and stuff, there's nothing much you can do, is there? So let's hope that resolves itself. Give these guys a bit of time, you know. Normal Russians, give them time to sort things out, because they will, you know. I'm sure that they look at it. It's like, you know, when Western powers go out to wars in Iraq and you go, oh my God, what are they doing? You know, and you hear about all these people who suffer out there, and you think, you're not doing that in my name. The only reason you're out there is for oil, mate. We're not stupid. You know, we're not dumb. You knew there was no weapons of mass destruction out there, otherwise you wouldn't have gone. Consider the situation of next door, Iran. They did have a go at Iran. And what did Iran say? Oh yes, We've got weapons of mass destruction, lots of them. If you fancy having a do, bring it on. And what did the West do? Oh yeah, we'll use sanctions instead. Yeah, okay. So we know, don't we? Anyway, enough of that political stuff. Dan is going through the UK thing. I'm trying to look for something else. I'll try and find something else I can find which is practical to help people. I think there'd be something that I don't use or don't use as much that might come in handy, and even if some old clothes, shirts or whatever, don't fit me anymore. Just a little bits we can do in it. So I think I've waffled on long enough, don't you? Please like and subscribe and give a thumbs up, that'd be nice. And I shall try and do another of these as soon as I'm possible. Here's a word from Xbox. Bye.